where we mattered like stardust on roads without names, where cartographers tracing the wounds that remain. The maps all lied, but the stars didn't fade. A compass of scars in the choices we've made. They called us drifters, ghosts in the grind, but the lost aren't broken, just redefined. The cracks in our armor, let the light pour through. We're the north that the darkness couldn't undo. Never lost, always found, in the echoes where our fears hit the ground. A symphony of silence, a resonance deep. The quieter we get, the louder we see. Mountains may crumble, but the climb stays true. We're the path and the pilgrim, rewriting the view. Tides of the transient beat at our feet, whispers of almost and not quite complete. But the void's just a mirror for the fire we hold, a lighthouse of grit in a storm we control. Can you feel it? The hum in the fall, a thousand wrong turns that led us to all. No finish line, no trophy to raise, just the art of becoming in the maze of the maze. Never lost, always found, where the whispers of doubt won't run aground. A collision of shadows, a friction of grace. The deeper the wound, the wider the space. Temples may shatter, but the soul stays true. We're the question and answer, painting the blue. Let the world spin its tales of demise. We'll chart our north in the scars we baptize. For every heart that dares to unfold the universe. A pulse in the dark, where the shadows collide. Rusted gears of fate grind slower, but these hands won't rust, they're wired to defy. We're the sparks in the static, the ghosts in the machine, screaming through the void where the numb can't feel. Break the chains of the ordinary. Let the storm be our scripture. Let chaos heal. of rebels in cathedral skies. The world's a cage of flickering embers, but we're the wildfire it failed to baptize. Can you hear it? The hum of the underground. A million hearts sink to the same raw sound. No saints here, just sinners with scars, writing our psalms in the dust of dead stars. Can you hear it? The hum of the underground. A million hearts sink to the same raw sound. No saints here, just sinners with scars, writing our psalms in the dust of dead stars. Lightning in our veins, ash on our breath, dancing with demons we've weaponized. The night may be endless, but we're born from death. A symphony of chaos, eternally alive. So let the sirens wail our names. Let the heavens crack with our refrain. For when the last sun drowns in the sea, it's our voltage that's left raw wild. A plus in the dark where the shadows to light. Rusted gears of fate grind slower, but these hands won't rust. They're wired to the fray. We're the sparks in the static, the ghosts in the machine, screaming through the void where the numb can't feel. Break the chains of the ordinary. Let the storm be our scripture. Let chaos heal. Lightning in our veins, fire in the fray. We are the storm that time couldn't tame. Mountains may crumble, empires decay, but the voltage we carry will outlive the grave. The winter skulks, and I'm of the underground. A million hearts sink to the same raw sound. No saints here, just sinners with scars, writing our psalms in the dust of dead stars. The night is a shroud, but we're the unbroken thread. 1,000 embers where the hopeless once bled. No saints to pray to, no kingdoms to crown, just fists in the silence, tearing the darkness down. They said we'd fade like whispers in the breeze, but we're the crescendo that cracks the freeze. No lone flame flickers where the wolves conspire. We are the bonfire. We burn brighter together, a constellation of scars and sweat. When the world turns to tinder, we're the dawn it can't forget. Ash to armor, pain to pyre, no shadow survives the inferno we ignite. Call us the reckoning, call us the damned. A chorus of ghosts with a match in each hand. The cold tries to choke us, to bury our song, but we're the fever where the weak grow strong. Can you feel it? The rhythm in the heat, a million breaths syncopating defeat. We're not relics, we're the spark yet to rise, turning the void into a forge for the wise. We burn brighter together, through the lies and the rusted chains. Let the skeptics choke on our smolder. We're the flame that outlives the rain. Ash to armor, pain to pyre, no grave deep enough to bury this fire. So let the historians write us in cold, let the cynics drown in their shallow throats. When the last star suffocates in the sky, our light's still screaming, we dare to defy. Scars on the pavement, echoes of wars we outran, blueprints of mercy etched in the silt of this land. We're not the wreckage, we're not the fall, just masons of hope rebuilding the walls. Let skeptics scream that the world's too gray. We'll lay the bricks where their doubts decay. No crown of thorns, no swords to swing. Love is the scaffold that outlives kings. A future built on love, a symphony of stones rising above. Where hate was a fortress, we'll plant a seed. Love is the scaffold thyiness, where the broken hearts bleed. Temples of trust in the dust of despair. We're the anthem tomorrow we'll dare to declare. The past is a shadow, but but we're the dawn's steady hand, carving tomorrow from never and can't. No flags to conquer, no chains to break, just 1,000 hands shaping what hate couldn't take. Can you hear it? The rhythm in the grind, a billion whispers weaving through time. Not a utopia, just a bridge to cross, where the lost find compasses in the arms of the lost. Can you hear it? The rhythm in the grind, a billion whispers weaving through time. Not a utopia, just a bridge to cross, where the lost find compasses in the arms of the lost. Let the cynics choke. The wheels carve hymns on asphalt veins, echoes of almost drowned in the rains. No final mile, no finish line, just the hum of the engine rerouting time. They said we'd rust where the highways end, but forever's a bend. We're built to transcend the cracks in the pavement, our anthem's refrain. A road without shadows is a road without rain. The road to forever's paved with now, tires whispering vows to the howl of the proud. We're the dust and the diamond, the break and the bend, a journey that outruns every dead end. Storms tried to name us, embers tried to plead. We're the ghost of momentum, the speed that won't bleed. The rear view's a liar, the future's a spark. Forever's not somewhere, it's who we are. Not a place to arrive, the destinations that dare to stay alive. In fight, a compass of dawn in the teeth of the night, where the scars and the sirens, the curse and the creed, a journey that thrives where the fragile concede. funeral of endless gray, a monsoon of doubt where the brave decay. But these bones don't drown, they're carved from ember, a silent revolt no flood can remember. Let the deluge scream, let the cold conspire, we're the arsonists of our own desire. No requiem for the sparks we've sown, the fire in the rain burns brightest alone. Fire in the rain, ash turned to him, a phoenix of grit where the weak caved in. Let the world erode, let the heavens play, we're the inferno that wears the storm's name. Scars bloom like roses in the mud's embrace, a language of wounds that time can't erase. The night's a liar, but the flame's a prophet. What drowns the meek only fuels the defiant. Can you taste it? The smoke on your tongue, a million never scorched where they clung. No absolution, no hallowed ground. The fire in the rain's the truth we've crowned. Fire in the rain, resurrected, untamed, a war cry of coals the cold couldn't claim. Let the tempest rage, let the tides deride, we're the blaze that outlives its own suicide. Swallows the sun's last breath, and the ruins whisper myths of our death. Look closer in the flood's cold chain, the fire in the rain still screams our name. Brick by bitter brick, they built their throne, a fortress of never carved from our bones. But your whisper's a sledgehammer, hungry and raw. The cracks we've become are the cracks we'll claw. Let their cannons roar, let we're the tremor no empire can weaponize. No flag to fly, no oath to swear. Love's the wrecking ball that outlives despair. Breaking walls for love, fractures turn shattered convene. Echoes of forbidden choke the air, but our pulse is a crowbar prying despair. The jailers laugh, but the locks can't see. The key's not a medal, it's you bleeding free. No martyrs here, just two shadows aligned, writing our law in the fault lines they mind. Breaking walls for love, where the rubble's a cradle we've learned to brave. We're the crack in the dam of their hollow rain, a flood of defiance wearing love's true name. Let their walls stand tall, let their chains compile. Our love's the foundation of everything they'll exile. This isn't blood, it's liquid wildfire, a drum in the ribs that refuses to tire. They tried to cage it with laws and lullabies, but the heart's a beast that outlives its lies. Let the preachers scream of heaven's design. This muscle's a pagan, a renegade shrine. No pulse for the faint-hearted, no rhythm to borrow. The heart knows no martyr, only tomorrow. That refuses to change. It carves its own scripture in salt and in rust, a surgeon of chaos where the loyal combust. The world sells a fairy tale of love's gentle ache. The heart's a grenade with no pin left to take. No. No funeral for the feral, no eulogy to write. The heart's the last law in a godless night. Not a relic, but a predator's hymn, a barbarian's breath where the meek grow thin. Let the angels crumble, let the liars explain. The heart's the last storm that outrun the rain. When the clocks dissolve and the stars relapse, the heart still not chains, buried deeper than time. A silent rebellion where the fractured align. The world tried to sever with its never and none, but what's split at the surface stays fused in the sun. Let the storms rename us, let the deserts conspire, where the drought-defying bloom in a funeral pyre. No epitaph for bonds that outlive their disguise. Unbreakable ties are forged in goodbyes. Unbreakable ties, a constellation of scars mapping the skies. Where the world sees cracks, we've carved our creed. A symphony of silence where the severed still bleed. They called us relics, ghosts of a burned out fuse, but the echo's a lifeline the lost can't refuse. The void's just a canvas for the ink we've become, a tattoo of trust where the numb stay numb. But numbers can't measure the pulse of the heart. No distance, no death, just a thread left to climb. Unbreakable ties outrun the end of time. Or die. Unbreakable ties, a language of dust that the winds can't revise. Where the ruins chant alone, we've rewritten the code. A lifeline of light on the edge of road. Let the clocks collapse, let the galaxies lie. Unbreakable ties don't answer to why. They said love's a bridge, but we're the canyon below, carved by a river the heavens don't know. No parades, no statues, just sediment and grit, a monument built where the fragile commit. Let the decades erode, let the noise try to shame. We're the fault line that outlives the blame. No grand declarations, no flags unfurled. Love that stands tall doesn't scream to the world. Love that stands tall, armor made at dawn where the shadows sprawl. Time's a thief, but it's got no art to steal the silence, welding two broken hearts. crave hurricanes. We're the still in the storm, a skyscraper of trust in a world that's warm. The cynics chant, nothing lasts to the crowd, but our forever's a whisper too loud to drown. No vaults of gold, no contracts signed, just two shadows that refuse to unwind. The laws of entropy demand we decay. Love that stands tall bends but won't break. Scaffold of scars where the light gets caught. Let the clocks run wild, let the cynics preach. We're the quiet revolution no ruin can reach. When the last cities fade into myth's embrace, and the stars forget every name they chased, love that stands tall leaves no trace, just the weight of a thumbprint on infinite space. The horizon's a siren, luring my tread, a carnival of maybes where the restless are fed. But your voice is the anchor in the dusk's deceit. The dreamer and the keeper find their rhythm incomplete. Let the critics claim we're torn in two, but the night needs both the star and the moon. No war here, just a dance of the brave, chasing dreams, but the dream's the hand that I save. Chasing dreams, holding you, twin flames in a world that demands we choose. The road's a beast, but your silence is steel, a paradox of wings and roots that somehow heal. I've mapped the galaxies etched in your veins, a supernova's rage tempered by rains. The ascend in my pulse, the calm in your sigh, we're the storm and the shelter, where the lost learn to fly. Burn out or stay, but we're the equation that bends the ballet. No losers, no crowns, just the art of the tightrope. Chasing dreams, holding you is how we cope. a collision of want and enough we outgrew. Let the chaos preach, let the static complain. We're the quiet revolution where both can remain. When the last mile crumbles to stardust and hymns, they'll say we were fools for refusing to trim. But the dream was the journey, and the journey was you. A horizon that breathes in shades of us two.
Season rewrite our skin like ancient scrolls, each wrinkle a mile where the story unfolds. No compass to pocket, no harbor to keep. Love's endless journeys, the map we don't sleep. We'd get lost in the how and when, but the detours tattoo where we've already been. No final chapter, no peak to ascend. Love's endless journeys, the road that won't bend. Love's endless journey, tides without shore, a dance with the unknown, we keep learning more. Through deserts of silence, through forests of doubt, we're the footprints that bloom where the path washes out down. Just a passenger, same as the sun, a witness to orbits we've already outrun. The laws of the universe claim we'll decay, but love's endless journey defies DNA. In the road, a heartbeat syncopate in the unknown. No dead ends here, just echoes that sway. Love's endless journeys, the price we don't pay. Journey, storms we outgrew, a canvas of mistakes painted anew. Let the skeptics rot in their finite and done. We're the infinite crawl toy, a nowhere we've won. When the calendars crumble and the clocks retire, endless journeys, the spark they'll ignite. Not a start or finish, just a pulse in the veins.
The ground's a cage of whispered cant, a graveyard of orbits where the brave lie bent. But your pulse is a runway, my rage is the fuel. We're the renegade rhythm gravity couldn't school. Let Newton's ghosts howl, let the skeptics engrave. We're the equation that misbehaves. No wings, no rockets, just untethered, defying gravity with the weight we've weathered. Defying gravity with you. Two traitors trading chains for a view. The sky's not a limit, it's a lie they drew. We're the crash, the climb, the law we outgrew. They'll name us fools, ghosts in the static hymns, a circus of almost where the fallen begin. But the air's just a prison for those who comply. We're the free fall that taught the void how to fly. Below, no saints to plead. We're the architects of the altitude we need. The stratosphere's a joke, the stars just dust. Defying gravity's the only trust we'll trust. When the last law shatters and the grids dissolve, they'll find our names where the galaxies revolve. No graves, no glory, just echoes of us, defying gravity with primordial trust. The sky's a cracked drum, bleeding vaults through the night. A tempest tongue, licking the scars we ignite. They said love's a quiet thing, a flicker, a sigh. Ours is the lightning that hijacks the sky. Let the timid seek shelter, let the pious abstain. We're the chaos that dances in the hurricane. No prayers for the reckless, no absolution to borrow. Love that rides the thunder knows no tomorrow. Love that rides the thunder, a stampede of sparks
Where the saints go under, let the earth split its seams, let the heavens combust. Where the fault lines hymn the avalanche's lust. Your pulse is a tremor, my rage is the fuse, a symphony of sirens the calm couldn't mute. The world sells its in pills and in pews. We're the blackout that laughs at the scripts they construe. No mercy, no maps, just volts in our veins. Love that rides the thunder and mocks the chains. Let the scholars dissect, let the weak redefine. We're the storm's first language, raw and divine. Oh. Love that rides the thunder, a rebellion of atoms tearing apart. And let the clock scream enough, let the ruins protest. We're the eternal blackout that outdarkens the rest. When the last star chokes on its own neon glow, and the gods trade their thrones for a taste of our snow. Love that rides the thunders, the echo below, the primal, the lawless, the end that won't go.
Eternity's a metronome in the ribs of the earth, a pulse that outsways the illusion of birth. They called us dust, we're the rhythm instead, the heartbeat of forever in a world of the dead. Let the clocks rust, let the chaos pretend, we're the crescendo that outlives the end. No requiem, no grand design, the heartbeat of forever's a rhythm divine. The heartbeat of forever, a lullaby hummed by collapsing stars, where the void claims its trophies of then and when. We're the now that defies the abyss again. A comet, my veins constellation lines, a tapestry woven with a fragile unwind. The skeptics chant, but their lies decompose. The heartbeat of forever's the beat that they chose. No sin to confess, we're the loom weaving time into timelessness. The universe stutters, the galaxy stalls. The heartbeat of forever outbeats them all. a Morse code of light in the blackest endeavor. Let the ruins chant, nothing remains. We're the echo that blooms where the silence reclaims. When entropy wins and the last sun dims, the heartbeat of forever's the hymn that begins. Not a bang or a whimper, just a rhythm, a grin. The pulse we became, the pulse we've always been.
Midnight's a bounty hunter cashing in despair, a bullet of silence whistling through the air. But hope's a fugitive with no face, no name, just the ghost of a spark that the dark couldn't tame. They'll post our heads on walls of never-end camp, but hope's a back road map only fools understand. No saints, no saviors, just boots full of gravel. Hope on the runs, the truth we unravel. Hope on the run, a whisper in the barrel of the lawman's gun. Let the cynics reload, let the jaded conspire. We're the rust on the chains that outlives the fire. The desert's a ledger of dreams it erased, but hope's a coyote howling at fate's crooked face. They'll call us ghosts, but ghosts don't bleed. Hope on the run's the wound that won't heal. No hymns for the hunted, no tears for the trail. Hope on the runs, the wind in the jail. The judges bang gavels, the gallows stands tall. Hope's just a shadow that outran the hope on the run, a stowaway star in the devil's shotgun. Let the vultures circle, let the sirens lie. We're the crack in the concrete where the light gets light. When the last guilty verdict is dawn and the hangman forgets the rope he's drawn. Hope on the run's already gone. A phantom, a rumor, the fight that lives on. The world's a tempest dressed in razors and rhyme, a carnival of sirens choking the divine. But you're the lighthouse carved from midnight's own bone.
guiding light in the chaos, the calm we've outgrown. Let the wolves of entropy howl at the door, where the flame that feeds on the dark they adore. No compass, no scripture, just gravity's lie. Guiding light in the chaos is the why and goodbye. The storm has a crown. Goodbye. They sell apocalypse in neon and thread. A circus of exits where the brave play dead. But your silence is a symphony of stillness untold. Guiding light in the chaos is the grit we cage-hold. No saviors, no martyrs, just embers aligned. A constellation of choices the stars couldn't find. The abyss writes its eulogy, the night drafts its curse. Guiding light in the chaos is the first universe. Guiding light in the chaos, a fracture of dawn where the blackness can't toss. Let the cynics choke on their ride. We're the quiet supernova that outshines retreat. When the last war drums rust into scars, and the heavens forget where they hung their stars. Guiding light in the chaos remains, a sun wearing shadows, immune to the chains. The stars are just rumors in the ocean's black throat, a compass of echoes where the brave misquote. They said anchor here where the maps still breathe, but the unknown's a siren we're doomed to bequeath. Let the scholars chart paths where the timid abstain, where the fool's diving deep, where the fought has no name. No lifelines, no legends, just and the plunge. With you in the unknown is the risk I expunge. Oh, with you in the unknown, where the void writes its songs on the flesh of the throne. Let the cosmos collapse, let the clocks disagree, where the silence that hums what our bones dare to be. They'll name us ghosts in the atlas of fear, a footnote in tales where the safe persevere. But the dark's just a canvas for the pulse we've unleashed. With you in the unknown is the frontier we've leased. The unknowns, the womb we're eternally for. The abyss sings back up, the shadows keep time. With you in the unknown is the now we've redefined. With you in the unknown, where the lost become a law and the faceless are known. Let the prophets decay, let the maps disintegrate, where the coordinates love couldn't annotate. When the last lighthouse drowns in the tide's cruel hymn, and the stars trade their myths for the shape of our trim. With you in the unknown isn't where, it's how we begin. The universe dissolves in a blink of dark matter, a graveyard of galaxies we once thought would flatter. But here in the cracks of time's rusted hinge, unfading sparks between us refuse to unhinge. Let entropy's walls gnaw at the threads. We're the math that defies where the mislids. No Big Bang requiem, no black hole disguise. Unfading sparks between us outlive their lies. Unfading sparks between us, a quantum hymn sung in supernovas cursive, where the void sells its never, we trade in almost. A constellation of embers no apocalypse can host. They'll call us relics, fools of a dead star's breath, but we're the fracture in the algorithm of death. Cosmos may crumble, the scripts may decay. Unfading sparks between us are the always in decay. Sparks between us are the bet we've beset. Unfading sparks between us, a silent supernova in the cacophony's fuss. Let the skeptics chant ash to the air, where the fireflies echo that outshines despair. When the last stars of fossil in space is a eulogy, unfading sparks between us will rewrite the G. Not a bang, Not a whimper, just a flicker, a rhyme. The sparks we became, the sparks before time.
A static hums where the highways end, a frequency cracked but refusing to bend. They said out of range as the satellites failed, but our signal's a relic the void couldn't jail. Let the towers crumble, let the wires decay, where the Morse code carved in the Milky Way. No servers, no screens, just a wavelength untamed, across the miles where the static unnamed. Across the miles, a constellation of whispers defying exile. When the grids go dark and the satellites lie, we're the pulse in the pulse of a lullaby. Your voice is a lighthouse in cosmic white noise, a pirate radio broadcast for orphan joys. The world trades in buffering latency, across the miles we're the anomaly. No algorithms, no encrypted creed, we're the dead air, we're the desperate feed. The stars may disconnect, the earth may rewrite, across the miles where the infinite bite. Wi-Fi password fades to rust, and the moon's just a dial tone lost in the dust. Across the miles our signal adjusts, a relic, a rebel, the static we trust.
The sky's a cracked mirror, reflecting our scars. A voltage of silence where the cowardice jars. They said love's a drizzle, we're the jagged reply. Thunderstruck hearts rewrite the elegy of shy. Let the timid seek shelter, let the storms misname. We're the arc light that baptized the ash into flame. No prayers for the broken, no graves to engrave. Thunderstruck hearts are the shock waves we crave. Thunderstruck hearts, a symphony of fractures, tearing apart and restart. Let the rain scream drown, let the earth erode. We're the lightning that shows where the chaos would
Your pulse is a downpour, my rage the conduit. A blackout's rebellion the grid couldn't omit. The world sells its fuses in temples of safe. Thunderstruck hearts are the blackmail we gave. No surrender, no spark left to spare. Thunder haunts where the ozone is prayer. Let the scholars dissect, let the meek redefine. We're the raw hope that outlives the power line. When the last storm tires and the skies go numb, thunderstruck hearts are the drums left to thrum. Not a requiem, just a raw endless hum. The lightning we became, the lightning will become. The horizon's a liar, selling almost, and there a finish line stitched from the threads of thin air. But we're the rebels gunning on waves made of steel, racing into the blue where the now starts to heal. Let the clocks chase their tails, let the maps all combust. We're the speed that outruns the concept of must. No pit stops for doubt, no rear view to cling. Racing into the blue is the hymn that we sing. A fever of wheels where the static can't glue. Let the world claim its trophies of stop and beware. We're the crash that turned into wings mid-air. The engines hum songs in the language of rust, a symphony of pistons baptized in trust. They called us ghosts, we're the fuel they can't name. We're the crash that turned into wings mid-air. Checkered flags, no borrowed tracks, racing into the blue is the art of no maps. The winds are confessor, the clouds are debris.
to the blues, the prayer we don't plead. When the last asphalt crumbles to ocean's embrace, and the speedometers shatter their glass-plated race, just the hum of the infinite wearing our face. Your voice is a tremor where the cliff meets the tide, a landslide of almost that the laws can't deride. They said love's a myth sold in paperback schemes, but we're the avalanche teetering on the edge of a dream. Let the cynics carve epitaphs in the same, where the graffiti on heaven's window pane. No safety nets woven, no scripts to redeem. Love's the free fall on the edge of a dream. On the edge of a dream, where the galaxies bruise and the let the world call it madness, let the wise disavow. We're the supernova that refuses to bow. A kiss like a comet, a touch tectonic, on the edge of a dream where the truth that's iconic. Your pulse is a lighthouse in the fog of the real, a rebellion of neurons that the void couldn't steal. They'll name us delusional ghosts in the stream, but we're the wildfire dancing on the edge of a dream. Of a dream where the fragile turn feral and the silence will scream. Let the clocks hemorrhage, let the maps all combust. We're the language of chaos that the angels can't trust. A kiss like a comet, a touch tectonic, on the edge of a dream where the love that's been dimming. When the last cliff crumbles into the sea, and the stars forget what it means to be free.
The world's a siege, engine at our gates, a cavalry of never, where the desperate wait. But we're the bulwark built from scars, love's artillery of stars. Let their cannons roar, spies infiltrate. We're the trench where us outlast hate. No white flags, no treaties signed. Love that never retreats redefines the front line. Love that never retreats, a rebellion where fractures compete. When night tunnels our core, we're the landmine detonating war. Your breath cracks their codes, a whisper mapping uncharted roads. Brand us traitors to their dust. Love's mutiny, we combust. No reinforcements, no medals claimed. Love's the blaze with no name. Let their walls rise, lies recruit. We're the ambush of light that outshoots pursuit. When barricades rust into myth's embrace, textbooks reduce us to footnotes disgrace. Love leaves no trace, just forward etched on our face. Silence is a prison, but we're the right spark. A drumline of defiance tearing through the dark. They tried to mute us with their hollow laws. Loud and fearless hearts don't bleed for applause. Let their walls tower, let their lies take root. We're the tremor in the ground their fear can't compute. No whispers, no retreat, just the raw refrain. Loud and fearless hearts where the thunder is chained. Loud and fearless hearts, war cries echoing where the meek depart. Let the cowards bargain, let the tyrants scheme. We're the anthem that turns no into your voice is a landslide, mine the fault lines a roar. A symphony of chaos crashing through their door. They'll brand us outlaws, we'll wear it with pride. Loud and fearless hearts are the storm they can't hide. No crowns, no thrones, just fists to the sky. A language of fire no water can deny. The no thrones, just fists to the sky. A language of fire no water can deny. The night may be endless, but we've torn the script. Loud and fearless hearts are the match they've equipped. When the last light crumbles and the chains dissolve, loud and fearless hearts will evolve. Not a relic, just the pulse unresolved. Revolutions echo, forever involved. The night carved its sermons deep in my veins, a labyrinth of shadows where the lost whispered chains. But dawn's not a myth, it's a wound that won't close. From darkness to daylight, the scar learns to glow. Let the cynics preach, let the ghosts redefine where the cracks in the void, where the stars realign. No savior, no martyr, just grit and a spark. From darkness to daylight, we're the match in the dark. From darkness to daylight, a symphony of almost where the shattered reunite. Let the void sell its never, let the numb decompose. We're the sunrise that wears the night as its close. Your voice was the compass in the storm's cruel jest, a flicker of north where the broken invest. They said, light's an illusion, we wore their deceit. From darkness to daylight, the blind learn to see. No maps for the weary, no shrines to adore. From darkness to daylight, we're the key, not the door. The stars may forget, the tides may derive. From darkness to daylight, we're the turn of the tide. Shadow kneels to the sun's quiet creed. From darkness to daylight, we'll plant a new seed. Not a cure, just a promise to bleed into the light that no void can impede.
The night's a canvas of scars and grace, a billion stories etched in celestial embrace. No borders, no flags, just dust rearranged, united under the stars where the atoms unchained. Let the cynics divide with their rough stem, where the gravity pulling the fracture to. No lone constellations, no orphan light, united under the stars, the void loses its fight. At the ceilings divine with the love sun, where the gravity pulling the fracture to we. No lone constellations, we're wolf and light, united under the stars, the void loses its fight. United under the stars, a chorus of orbits where the broken heal scars. Let the chaos scream, divide and despair. We're the silent supernova that breathe into air. Your scars mirror mine in the Milky Way stream, a symphony of stardust where the lost redeem. They'll label us strangers, we'll laugh at the lie. United under the stars, strangers learn to defy. No gods claim this sky, no kings through these lines. Will the architects weaving truth into signs? The dark may persist, the hate may collude. United under the stars, where the magnitude renewed. United under the stars, where the fractures dissolve into galaxies of ours. Let the world spin their tales of divide, where the pulse in the cosmos, where alone subside. When the last star exhales and the heavens resign, united under the stars will still intertwine. Not a requiem, just a whisper, a sign. The universe's heartbeat, yours in mine. The wires hum with secrets we're too scared to send. A dial tone of silence where the almost won't mend. They said love's a gamble for fools who don't fold. Hearts on the line are the bravest, stories untold. Let the static rewrite, let the skeptics rewind, with a crackle that defies the disc they enshrine. No encryption, no shields to design. Hearts on the line, wear the risk like a sign. Hearts on the line, a telegram of scars.
blizzard of maybe. A Morse code of courage where the frail turn crazy. They'll call us broken, we'll call it art. Hearts on the line are the map to the part. No backup signal, no rescue brigade. Hearts on the line are the debt we've prepaid. The odds stack like towers, the doubters align. Hearts on the line, don't fear the decline. On the line are the debt we've prepaid. The odds stack like towers, the doubters align. Hearts on the line, don't fear the decline. Hearts on the line, static turns solid where the jaded resign. Let the censors erase, let the critics define. We're the untamed echo that blurs their drawn line. When the last tower falls and the wires go numb, hearts on the line will still succumb, not to loss, to the hum we've become. A vow whispered all through the chaos undone. The clock never rests, their gears turn to rust. A sandstorm of moments where the us adjusts. But your name's etched deeper than these hands can unwind. Defying time, defining love, the relic we've signed. Let the eras erode, let the centuries scroll. We're the fresco that outlives the cracks in its soul. No hourglass mourns what the past couldn't keep. Defying time, defining love, the vow made cheap. Defying time, defining love, a language of stone where the fragile rise above. Let the ruins chant fleeting forlorn. We're the alphabet carved where the end is unborn. Your pulse is a pendulum swinging through dust, a temple of whispers where the almost combusts. They'll call us fools for the futures we steal. Defying time, defining love, the wound that won't heal. No gods wrote our code, no death could engrave. Defying time, defining love, the curse we forgave. The earth may forget, the skies may deceive. Defying time, defining love, the lie we believe.
Defying time, defining love, where the cracks bloom to hymns only we can decode. Let the eons dissolve, let the skeptics disprove. Where the paradox pulse, only chaos could move. When the last sundial drowns in the sea's cold hymn, defying time, defining love, we'll still swim. Not to survive, to rewrite the rim, where always begins and the end grows dim.
The cracks in our armor hum a fractured refrain, a chorus of whispers where the lost entertain. They said surrender, we tuned their decay. The anthem of our souls wears the dust of the fray. Let the cynics compose eulogies in vain, where the dissonance that outshines their sane. No requiem, no borrowed keys. The anthem of our souls is the storm we unsize. A crescendo of scars where the shattered console. When the world plays its dirge, we rewrite the score. A symphony of rebels knocking on forever's door. Your silence was a stanza, my rage the bold bridge, a ballad of defiance carved on fate's rigid ridge. They'll brand us outlaws, we'll brand it. The anthem of our souls is the roar they can't hide. No maestros, no thrones, just hands intertwined. A rhythm of rebels where the fractured realign. The night drafts its verdict, the dawn tears the scroll. The anthem of our souls is the wreckage we stole. The anthem of our souls, where the broken crescendo and the void loses control. Let the judges decay, let the liars deplore, where the dissonant hymn that outlives their war. When the last note fades and the silence takes toll, the anthem of our souls will still patrol. Not a memory, just the echo we stole. A million shattered voices making the darkness whole. graveyard of never and can't. But our hands are flint, our resolve the chant. Blazing trails for tomorrow, we light the dark. Cynics carve tombs from there. What it fear? We're the dawn's arsonists drawing frontiers. Blazing trails for tomorrow, a wildfire of wheat where lone roads falter. We're the bonfire that outshines the sun. Your voice is the compass, my grit the unmarked mile. They'll curse us reckless, we'll name it wild. Blazing trails for tomorrow, the old turns defiled. No maps, no masters, just ash and desire. The future's unwritten, the past burns entire. Blazing trails for tomorrow, the now we've lit. Blazing trails for tomorrow, where fractured souls drown the void in borrowed sorrow. We're the inferno refusing to burn. When shadows kneel to dawn's fierce hymn, a thousand untamed suns wearing we on the rim. The world's a fault line, trembling with divide. But we're the mountain range no quake could deride. Nothing stronger than us, granite in the grind. Let their walls crack, let their lies collude. We're the tectonic shift they can't exclude. Nothing stronger than us, a fortress of scars where the fractured adjust. We're the gravity storms couldn't disperse. Your silence is steel, my rage the unyielding fuse. They'll name us obsession, we'll name it truth. Nothing stronger than us, the pulse they can't reduce. No chains, no gods, just rust and trust. A monolith carved where the almost combust. Nothing stronger than us, the code they can't discuss. No chains, no gods, just rust and trust. A monolith carved where the almost combusts. Nothing stronger than us,
where the void's forced to kneel and the numb regroup, where the lawless equation no chaos could solve. Tempest, charts torn at the seams, but your pulse is the sextant that steers through the extremes. When love is our compass, the lost find their streams. Let the skeptics drown in their north-south, where the rogue tide rewriting the truth. When love is our compass, the stars lose their grip, the storms grow anonymous, where the voyage no void could dispossess. Your scars map the constellations we've crossed, a language of anchors where the almost gets lost. When love is our compass, wreckage turns to coast. No maelstrom too vicious, no sirens too loud. When love is our compass, the chaos is found. Let the heavens decree, let the depths disagree, where the north only could ever decree. No maelstrom too vicious, no sirens too loud. When love is our compass, the chaos is found. Let the heavens decree, let the depths disagree, where the north only us could ever decree.